Hi guys, Chandler here with Trident Fly Fishing, and welcome to another episode of The Reel Corner, where I give you the pros and cons of the industry's top fly reels. Now today, I'm super excited to bring you one of the very first reel reviews on Orvis's new Mirage LT fly reel. Now, the Mirage LT is basically a new and improved version of the Orvis Mirage, so I thought it'd be cool if we compared the reels a little bit to see what Orvis has changed in the new LT. So some of the biggest differences in the Mirage LT and the Mirage come in the way of ergonomics. And the new and improved ergonomics of the LT basically set the foundation for other technical improvements that Orvis has made in this new reel. First, as you can see here, the reel handle on the new Mirage LT is a bit smaller than the reel handle on the old Mirage, which is one of the many things that leads to a decreased overall weight in the Mirage LT. Another thing that contributes to the lightweight design of the Mirage LT is the decreased spool width. Now, Orvis says that the spool width of the Mirage LT is 30% thinner than the spool width of the old Mirage, and it seems like it is pretty significantly thinner when comparing the two reels. They have really improved the porting on this reel, which again adds to the reel's significantly decreased overall weight. And as we turn to the front of the reel spool here, you can also see that Orvis has redesigned the counterbalance to be significantly smaller on the LT, in part because of the smaller reel handle, which also decreases the weight of the reel. As we take the reels apart, you can see that the drag housing on the Mirage LT is also significantly smaller and wider than the drag housing on the old Mirage reel. The Mirage LT also has a larger drag knob that is more conducive to adjusting drag on the water. When comparing the drag on these two reels, the old Mirage certainly has more drag than the Mirage LT, but in fact, Orvis designed it that way because you don't need a ton of drag in a trout reel, especially if you're fishing for trout in the western US. It's not often that you're going to run into a fish who takes you way downstream and peels out a ton of backing. Both reels have really good drag adjustability, and in fact, you can access the complete range of drag on the Mirage LT with one turn of the drag knob. Orvis has definitely improved the sound on the new Mirage LT. As you can see, the new Mirage LT has a sound that's a little more pronounced and a little bit more hollow, which makes fighting fish on the river that much more enjoyable. Just to touch briefly on retrieval rates, because of the Mirage LT's decreased spool width, you're going to have an easier time reeling in fish. You're not going to need to worry about where your line lands on the spool, whereas line is more likely to land on one side of the spool only on the Mirage reel. Now, I've been talking a lot about the weight difference in these two reels, but what exactly is that difference? Well, the Mirage LT II weighs in at a mere 4.25 ounces, whereas the Mirage USA II weighs in at 5.7 ounces. That's a huge difference in overall reel weight. And of course, when you're looking for a trout reel, you want the lightest overall reel weight possible in order to balance a rod correctly and to make casting all day easier. The finish and durability is pretty similar on both reels. The LT has 6061 T6 aluminum with Type 2 anodizing, whereas the Mirage USA has 6061 T6 aluminum with military spec Type 3 hard coat anodizing. So the old Mirage is definitely a little more durable than the new Mirage, but we are all right with sacrificing durability for decreased weight, especially in a trout reel. So as you can see, Orvis has made some huge improvements in the new Mirage LT. The LT is lighter, has a larger drag knob, and maintains more than enough drag for trout, bass, pike, and more. Finally, one of the most important differences between the two reels is the price. The original Orvis Mirage retails for $498, and the new Mirage LT retails for only $379. So Orvis has packed a ton of features into a brand new reel, and they've decreased the price. If you have questions about the Mirage USA or the Mirage LT or any reel in the Orvis collection, don't hesitate to give us a call at 888-413-5211 or email us anytime at support@tridentflyfishing.com. If this video is helpful and you're enjoying the Reel Corner, don't forget to hit like in the box below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future videos. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Reel Corner, and be sure to join us next week as we continue the theme of affordable trout reels with a hugely popular reel from Lamson, the Lamson Liquid.